Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. Payton has signed with the Golden State Warriors, and while it may not be the kind of blockbuster move that dominates headlines for days, it's one of those subtle signings that has the potential to ripple across the entire NBA. At first glance, this might seem like just another roster filler, an experienced veteran guard joining a championship-caliber team for depth. But if you take a closer look, if you really understand what the Warriors are trying to do, then you'll realize this is a move that speaks volumes. It's about culture, it's about versatility, and it's about the Warriors playing chess while everyone else is still stuck playing checkers. Let's talk about who Payton is. The former lottery pick, selected 10th overall in the 2014 NBA draft by the Philadelphia 76ers and then traded to the Orlando Magic, has had a career filled with ups and downs. He's never been the flashiest player, never a three-point threat or a household name, but he's always been reliable. He's a long-armed, pass-first point guard who defends with intensity and sees the game with a high IQ. Payton's greatest strength has always been his ability to control tempo, get others involved, and hound opposing guards on the perimeter. That's exactly the kind of low-maintenance, high-impact player the Warriors love to plug into their system. Now, let's put this into the Warriors' context. Golden State is at a crossroads. They've got a core that's aging, with Steph Curry now in his mid-30s, Draymond Green bouncing back and forth between brilliance and volatility, and Klay Thompson still trying to find consistent rhythm after years of injury setbacks. At the same time, they've got a young group of players, guys like Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and Brandon Podziemski, who are hungry for minutes and eager to learn. The front office has been walking a tightrope, trying to balance winning now with developing for the future. That's where a guy like Payton comes in. Payton brings stability. He's not going to command the ball. He's not going to disrupt chemistry. What he's going to do is take care of the basketball, defend like his career depends on it, and make smart, veteran plays in moments that matter. He's the type of player Steve Kerr can trust to run the second unit when Curry sits, to slow down a game when things get chaotic, and to play within himself no matter the situation. That's invaluable on a team that has championship aspirations but has struggled with consistency and identity off the bench. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Payton fits the Warriors' defensive identity like a glove. Golden State, when at their best, is a team that thrives off ball movement, communication, and elite help-side defense. Payton checks those boxes. He's a ball hawk. He anticipates passing lanes, pressures the ball without fouling, and communicates constantly. Don't be surprised if we start seeing him share the floor with Gary Payton II in small ball defensive lineups designed to smother opposing backcourts. Imagine a second unit with Payton and Payton II causing chaos, forcing turnovers, and turning defense into instant offense. That's nightmare fuel for opposing coaches. But what really makes this move resonate across the league is the message it sends. The Warriors aren't done. They're not coasting into the twilight of the dynasty. They're tweaking, adjusting, evolving. They're not looking for another superstar to save them. They're looking for role players who fit, who understand their role, who can step in and contribute without ego or agenda. That's how dynasties stay alive longer than expected. Not just by chasing stars, but by finding the right glue guys. Payton might be that kind of piece. Let's not forget how many times we've seen veterans like Sean Livingston, Leandro Barbosa, or Andre Iguodala come into the Warriors system and thrive because the environment allowed them to play their game. It's not about putting up 20 points a night. It's about knowing where to be, how to move, when to help, and when to let the stars shine. That's what Payton brings to the table. And for a team like the Warriors, who have struggled at times to find reliable ball handlers when Steph rests, this could be a quiet fix that makes a loud difference. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Around the league, front offices are watching, because Golden State, in the past, has made these seemingly minor moves that end up paying off big time. This is the same team that turned JaVale McGee into a valuable rotation piece, that made Kevin Looney a core part of a championship defense, that elevated GP2 into a crucial playoff contributor. If they're bringing in Elfrid Payton, you better believe they see something others missed. Maybe they've seen him working in the offseason. Maybe they've identified a way to optimize his skill set in their system. Whatever it is, the league should be on alert. Because when the Warriors make moves like this, they're often a step ahead. And we can't overlook what this means for Payton himself. This is a second chance, maybe even a final chance, to redefine his legacy. After bouncing around the league with stops in Orlando, Phoenix, New Orleans, and New York, this is a golden opportunity, literally and figuratively, for him to carve out a meaningful role on a contender. It's not just about staying in the league. It's about proving he still belongs, that he can contribute on the biggest stage. The Warriors have given players that platform before. Now it's Payton's turn. Of course, the doubters will point to his lack of shooting. In a league that has become obsessed with floor spacing and efficiency, Payton's career three-point percentage is less than ideal. But the Warriors have never been a conventional team. They don't need him to shoot threes. They need him to defend, facilitate, and keep the machine running when Curry is on the bench. If he can do that, and there's every reason to believe he can, then this move could end up being one of the most underrated signings of the offseason. It's also a reminder of how the NBA works in cycles. Sometimes, it's not about chasing the biggest name or making the splashiest trade. Sometimes, it's about recognizing undervalued talent, about identifying the right personality for your locker room, the right mindset for your culture. The Warriors have done it before, and they're doing it again. They've brought in a player who understands the grind, who's played through the noise, who's hungry to prove he still has something left in the tank. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.